All right, starting the vlog as of right now. So it is a rainy day here at the garage, but we're gonna go still make moves. We actually have to take a trip first before they close because it's kind of late, to Logan Steel and pick up some more metal for Andy's tubs, and Don has a project today that he wants to attempt, so. But yeah, let's race down there before they close.
On our way to Logan Steel. We out here in the rain, still making moves as Jimmy said earlier. You think this Saturn will do a 6 skid? Pull a little e-brake?
We at Logan Steel, about to cop some steel. So many possibilities for fun things. What do you got there, Andy?
Got a sheet to finish the tubs. This should be the last piece, and definitely get those tacked in today. Prime them, and then hopefully find matching purple paint at Home Depot.
Beautiful. Time to work the scale. You know about that, don't you, Drew?
Boy, where's that tear button?
All right, Don. Weighed up the metal, and we got this new piece of aluminum. I'm gonna make something cool with it. I'm not gonna tell you guys yet, but
garage flag.
Yeah, flagpole. We'll say it's a flagpole for now. Hopefully it fits in the Saturn. So we are leaving Logan now. So thank you guys so much. They hooked us up with some work gloves because they noticed we lack in that department. So thank you guys once again. Now we gotta get back and cut Andy's plates and finish up his tubs. Potato burrito time.
Oh my god. We're literally gonna die. Like I said it yesterday's video too. We are gonna die very shortly.
It's alright.
Still subscribe.
Live Moss.
Yeah.
Alright, so we're back at the shop. Drew's about to send it hopefully soon on his metal panels. Finish the side plate for there, and then Slick is probably gonna do a few tack welds in because this is the.
I'll get it right.
He'll get it right. The finesse.
Finesse kid.
And Tuck's out here. He wasn't in the video yesterday, but he's here now. What's up, buddy? How are you? Oh, if anyone cares, I got 2 new colors for pineapple stickers. I just printed them today.
Dun, 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 dun.
So we got the mint or tip blue, whatever you want to call it, and yellow.
Ooh, true.
Nice.
Very flame.
The mint is hot.
Young band runner.
All right, Drew wants some lime for his Roni, and Brian Hall really wants to cut it with the chop saw. So
It's not a good idea. I foresee it flying.
Are you gonna?
Alright, well.
Toasted lime.
Still gotta use it.
It's like going on the grill.
Hold this side.
You gross.
I'm getting a lot.
There's lime juice on everything.
Oh my!
Look at how much lime I'm actually getting. This was actually a wonderful idea.
Not to mention
but there goes
that
half
there
our
is
lime.
metal juice on the lime.
He's right now. Look at that.
This is about
Action
to be the
shot.
most limey Roni I've ever. Here, so like get some.
Alright.
If I did it a little lower, I probably would have got some more in the video.
Nice.
It's the point about
Don't use power tools and alcohol at the same time.
Ever.
Ever.
It's a really bad idea.
Drew, what are you doing? Are you?
I don't know what I'm doing. That's really what I'm doing. No. Oh, I think I'm gonna honestly cut this out and make it a little, start cutting from like an inch over here so it really hugs my tower a little bit better.
Darn.
I think I'm gonna, yeah. Let's backtrack.
It's alright. It's a learning
I'd
experience.
rather do it once and do it right than fuck up.
It's alright. And we got Richie over here. He's laying down some beads for Donovan because instead of buying one long piece, because we only had a car, he bought 2 smaller pieces, so we're just gonna weld them together for him.
doing it. Trying to get the helmet set up right now.
And I got some random motivation to work on my car. I pulled out my gauges because Steffi actually got me an AEM gauge for my birthday. It's an AEM boost gauge, so this will match the rest of my gauges, and AEM's shit, so I'm gonna get rid of my like eBay Pro Sport one and upgrade to the big leagues right here. So these are really easy to weld. These are so easy to wire in because there's a power, there's a ground, and then there's like a wire to the sensor, and the sensor just goes to a vacuum line. So simple as that. So Steph bought this second hand, so it was used, and the guy that originally had it actually wired in a fuse connector. I've never seen that before. It's probably common, but I've never seen it. It's really cool. It seems like you could just plug this straight into a blank fuse in your fuse panel, so it saves like a lot of time, I guess, wiring in the power wire, which I thought it was really cool.
You're about to be literally on the white field.
Ah, that looks so good. What do you think?
Fire.
Fire, fuego.
Fire flame spitter.
Heck yeah. What's up, Drew?
What's up, man?
Instantly greeted by Tucker. What's up, homie?
Hey, you got the perp?
He's trying. He just loves being in cars, dude.
He does love being in cars.
All right, you could just take a nap here. See, he just slumps. It's like its own personal doggy bed. They're so cute, dude. So I got Drew my extra coupe back seats, so he's gonna throw these in with his cage. So
AKA my Tucker bed.
True that.
Hopefully he sleeps on it.
So the rear seats, they're literally just a pile of foam, and they're stupid comfortable, and it literally just plops in, and it kind of forms around the cage because it's so soft. So it's just really dirty. Look at that. Nice Tucker seats
Bada
back
bing,
there.
bada boom.
Easy as
Yeah,
that. The back's a little bit more difficult. You actually have to take the metal backing off and then cut it. And we'll do that another day. But that was Drew's big mod for today.
Where do you put it, behind that bar or in front of it? Let's see what Jimmy's doing.
So Steph asked me to put in a TP roll for the bathroom. So that's happening.
Well, he keeps putting it over here and it's so far away. But he hasn't even put the seat down to do it. Isn't that weird?
A lot of you guys might not know this, but iPhones actually come with levels on them. My mom's calling. Sorry.
Rejected.
But they actually have a level on it, which is like pretty cool. So it's under compass. So like you go to your compass, swipe right, and it has a level. So very handy.
Oh.
I gotta pick it up somehow. Look at that. Garage mods.
Hey, Puck.
So my harnesses finally came in for my sensors. So I got the wrong map sensor harness, of course. Whatever. Luckily RJ works at GM, so he was able to source me one. I'm gonna have it in like an hour, which is really expensive, which kind of sucks. But now it's just wiring these in, which is a little weird. So the Nismotronic ECU that I'm using actually comes with like a pinout board that you could able to use to essentially wire in sensors like that. So the intake air temperature sensor is actually really easy. It actually uses the pinout on the ECU for the intake, for the exhaust temperature gauge, which is like your EGR, which no one has on their car if you ever mod it. So, all right, so I pulled apart my ECU harness underneath, and I'm trying to just figure out which pins are for which, trying to just make sure I got everything right. And I noticed that since it's an aftermarket harness, it's a wiring specialties harness, all like the random stuff is deleted. So there's actually no wire for what I need to wire into, so I have to get a connector that fits into the ECU connector, if I could even talk, and do that. But I don't know if I have one in my box of Nissan connectors. I don't even think I have the right pin size. There's so many different types of pin sizes, and that one is just so tiny. So gotta brainstorm on what I'm gonna do for that, because I really don't feel like ordering that. So, but in the meantime, RJ just got me the pigtail for my map sensor, so I gotta go pick that up. It's like, well, RJ, thank you for my connector and my lollipop. Time to put it in. So I wired the plug-in. I only had 2 different color wires, but I marked one so I know which one it is. The connector actually didn't fit because there's supposed to be notches in the connector to let it slide in. So I actually had to like slice open the connectors a little bit to make it seat, but it works out. So now I'm just gonna run this through the firewall and start pinning it to the little, I guess, I don't even know what you would call this, like a pin-in box or something, ADC box or whatever they call it. So with this, I'm able to basically directly pin the sensor into this, which then this piece right here connects to the ECU. So I'm gonna do that now. Luckily with Nismotronic, which is the ECU I'm running, all the diagrams are online, so it's very easy to just follow and plug and play. So with this, you could see that the map sensor actually goes right into the board. There's a ground, there's a signal, and then there's a power out. And then for here, we still have to power the board from the ECU, and we have to give the ECU a ground. And yeah, so now I'm just gonna pin my map sensor to the board inside the car because it's easy, and I still have to pin the power into my actual engine harness. I already did the ground when I was underneath it before, so I have to cut my harness for pin 47. All right, so I got all the wires pinned in, and this is all set. I'm gonna throw the cover back on, and then clean up this whole rat nest of wiring that I have now. So if you could even see, I know it's a little dark, but there's just a huge mess of wiring. I have to retape my ECU harness, and yeah, and then I think that's all set. Hopefully I wired everything right. I guess we'll find out when Justin tries to tune it. Looks good to me. Now all I have to do is bolt to my ECU, and that's all set. All right, so I have my two harnesses. I have my map harness right here with the sensor, and all I have to do is run a vacuum line to that. And then I have my intake air temperature sensor harness right here through the firewall, all nice. So I need to get that fitting molded in my new piping that's coming in tomorrow, and we should be all set. So hopefully there's no hiccups with that. So DJ and Drew somehow decided to go bring their Groms in the woods. They wanted to do some hill climbs. I don't know how this is gonna go. Rob, what do you think of the hill climbs on the Grom?
I don't think so.
Yeah?
Nah.
With the street tires?
Not with the street tires.
What's going on here, guys?
Trying to make it up there, but there's just no room to.
Boy, that's a steep hill.
Made up over there.
The street tire helps.
The street tire help.
Send it, DJ. Dumped it. Did you make the mount or?
Broke completely.
Nice. At least you didn't break the mount, you just broke the peg. So focus on it. Cheap cast aluminum right there.
I was like, I locked it up coming in all nice, and I was like, you know what, clutch jumper, make it all swirly. Too swirly.
Fuck. So Drew, since he snapped his peg clean off, he's gonna try and mock up a 50cc pit bike
So bummed out.
peg just so he could ride for tonight.
Yep.
Had to go off-roading.
Had to dump the clutch inside it.
Nice.
Gotta bend these cotta pins straight.
Andy Fab over here, what you doing?
Trying to flapper these pegs down. Well, I got them to fit this way, and now I just have to ream this hole out, shove that pin through, and then I'll be back to wheeling.
DJ's been cleaning off a SR20 valve cover for the past 2 hours. Remember, kids, every hit of a vape is like smoking 800 cigarettes at once. Big tobacco companies want you to think otherwise. 800 cigarettes.
This video is not sponsored.
How's your little 50 peg fitting? It's on.
Wow.
Nice.
Nice. Good job, mate.
How do you feel that you dumped your Grom not wheeling?
This is like the third time it's happened. I've never dumped my Grom wheeling, but I have dropped it 3 times not wheeling, so I do feel like a suspect. 100%. Yes. Suspect to me.
So my camera died a long time ago, but you can like film for 20 seconds and it'll die again. So I gotta film this really quick, but I'm sorry that's all for tonight. So we're gonna call it.
Like, comment, subscribe.
And all that good stuff.
Like, comment, and subscribe.
Peep new stickers on the website and new colors. Jimmy Garage, link in description. But yeah, everyone have a good night. Don.